I am pleased to introduce you this project we have been working on for the last 7 months under the supervision of the French Maritime Cluster and the Singapore French Chamber of Commerce. Singapore is truly an amazing place for the maritime industry, which represents 7% of its GDP. CMA CGM, Bolloré Logistics, Total, all these French companies have set up their regional headquarters right here. For us, it was really vibrant to be involved in this mission and discover what this incredible industry was all about.
The maritime industry has been and continues to be very important to Singapore. And the French Chamber, together with the French Maritime Cluster in France, we created in 2014 the French Maritime Cluster Committee in Singapore, which is a platform of knowledge for sharing best practices and experiences.
We never stop looking for fresh approaches and new opportunities of development. Singapore is the laboratory of good and innovative practice. And this is the very reason why we ordered this mission in full partnership with ESSEC, also member of the French Maritime Cluster, to know what was happening beyond our borders and guarantee that French companies will be on board.
I've seen the maritime sector in Singapore evolve very quickly, and frankly, the French company do have great experiences, great talent, and a great technology to share. All together is the best support that we can have for innovation. The idea behind working with the students is to get a new perspective, fresh ideas, and have an external point of view on the challenge we face in the industry. In that way, fully embrace imagination and be on board.
Let me introduce you to the 4 main challenges of this industry. First, going green. Blue is the new green. Every maritime company must comply to new regulation and be environment friendly. 2, we are at the beginning of the 4th revolution. Maritime industry was considered as a traditional sector, but today this is quickly changing. There is a serious threat from the newcomers that could tomorrow disrupt the whole industry. Blockchain, big data, digitization, automation. The question is, will French companies be on the right side or will they be left aside when it will happen? To be at the forefront, maritime companies must be actors of this revolution because it is inevitable. To do so, they have to invest heavily in new technologies. Third, communication and visibility are key. When people think about maritime, they cannot only think about oil spillovers or a masculine industry. Maritime is much more, so it's important to change its image and attract new talents. We have to rethink our identity and strongly invest in education and communication to change this perception. And lastly, the 4th challenge, we, as French, should use our French flair in business and use our network to grow. We, as French, need to collaborate, work together and share information. This is the purpose of the cluster, to be a support for French companies, to enable us be the actors of this change and therefore set up the pace, our pace. The maritime is a fascinating sector. It's been a real pleasure to meet some of you, to ask you questions and exchange ideas and solutions. Our work would not have been the same without your feedbacks. It truly helped us stay focused and go into the right direction. I would like to thank you all for your involvement. Thank you.